Today, we are sharing this never before aired video with the one, the only Candiace Candy Gal. We sat down with Candy Gal and our good friend, Miss Sarah Fraser. Why do things end up in the vault and why are they never aired? That's a whole nother story. Now that we're doing this Just David one-on-one, perhaps I will share that information with you one day soon. Let's see what we find in this little chat here. We're going to be doing this all day. We have lots of videos with Miss Candiace coming all day today. What do you think of this chat? Take a listen right now. It's our sit down from an earlier time, never before aired. This is a nugget that's never been heard before with the one, the only Candy Gal and Sarah Fraser. Enjoy. Al?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I think that yeah, there are parts of the reality TV space that can feel bombastic and can feel just overblown. Um, but it's I mean it's clear that it's an exaggeration of real life. Like in real life, I'm not going to lunch with my friends and like getting into a screaming match like at the table. I'm not doing that. Like I was not raised to be fussing at the table. But clearly there are cameras here, so we're going to be naturally having an argument at a restaurant. So I think, for me at least, I can speak for myself when I say I when I am screaming or yelling or biting back at someone, that I'm really in those emotions. Um, but in my real life, I don't allow myself to be in situations where I have to be yelling at people. But in this world, I'm put in situations where I'm forced to respond to, whatever the shenanigans are. For Mary, I feel like, I would like to believe that some of that is just the edit, that it's not quite that, exaggerated. However, I will say, as someone who comes from, the Southern Baptist church world, and I'm very familiar with the Black church as a whole. Yeah, there is a tithing element, and there is sometimes guilt associated with not tithing enough, or having your ducks in a row as it relates to your contributions to the church. So some of that is real, but it's obviously made to look, you know, more intense than maybe it is.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see like over the next year. Cause I mean, man, being on that show is like, I don't know, you're a hot button for your finances too. I mean, and
Yeah.
obviously Tom Girardi, that whole thing is just, but it's crazy.
Oh,
I know.
I
Crazy.
can't. Oh God. And Eric.
I
I
know.
love Erica. I love her, and you all can castrate me for it. I don't care. Um,
Are
but
you
she,
kidding?
I
I'm with
like.
you. I'm Team Erica. I love her. I even love her now, even though she like basically spits in the victims' faces, which is terrible. I mean, it's
It.
like,
I mean, yeah. It's not. It's cringy
ah,
to look at, and you can't defend that. But what I love is that she's like me in that she she stands in the face of whatever the adversity is. Like she's leaning into it heavy. And I think, everybody was coming at her last year and calling her a monster and saying that she needs to just give everything back and, live in a tent and not have anything. And she's horrible and whatever. And this season she's like leaning into this villain role, if you will. And I'm like, yes, girl, lean in. Like they want you to be this, give them what the fuck they want. And I'm gonna be behind you snapping because it's poetry. It's poetic.
Did you see the
Yeah.
trailer? It's like, it's going to be.
Yes. Oh God. Like her doing the, well, if Erica is this, then I was like, yes, girl. She's just, and that's, I really believe that is who she is. Erica is not putting on an air for any of you hoes. Okay. Erica is keeping it 1001. And I love that about her, that she's her all day, and that she's leaning into this villain space.
Yeah, I would think she's authentically being herself.
Yeah.
what do you think? This is nothing, no spoilers, but what do you think about all this stuff that, here we go. It's a new season at Potomac. We have to have the usual Michael Darby cheating rumors. Those are now out there again. We have new pictures and all this other stuff happens every season.
Every season.
So, I mean, that's not a spoiler. That's just like, we all see it online. Like, what do you think about this? And why do these keep coming up?
I am so bored. At this point, it's like, this is an arrangement between, and they're both okay in their chaos. That's how I feel. Because like, how many times can a man embarrass you and shame you down to your drawers, girl, and you're going to defend it? It's like, at this point, just tell us that you guys are in an arranged situation. It's an open marriage, whatever it is, so we can stop like being appalled at these things that you all are okay with. They're both clearly okay with where they are. So
do you
I'm
think
bored.
it's really I mean, I know you guys, there's no love lost between the two of you, but do you really think it's an arrangement? See, I actually think they do love each other. I do agree with you, because she's been open. They used to have threesomes together, so
right.
that's not a secret to anybody.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they love each other, and I don't know, maybe what do you think? Do you think do you think there's love there, or you think it's more of an arrangement?
I think that maybe in the very beginning, when Ashley was a young cherub, a young impressionable cherub, and Michael is fresh off a divorce and he's looking for a PYT, maybe there was some love there. I think that now they're just in it to keep up whatever the arrangement is. I really think that it's an open marriage, and they're content in the open marriage of it all. I think Ashley really wanted to be a mom, and that was really important to her. And she did it the right way. She set herself up to where, when she does want to go, or if he does want to go, she's got her two kids, and she's put in enough time that she can, be entitled to some sort of payout. And I think that is wonderful. Like, I wish I missed the class on how to go out here and get a sugar daddy. Like,
Me too, sweetheart. Me too.
Okay.
Me too. Yeah,
absolutely. But that's also not the Lord did not give me a sugar daddy because I have a smart mouth, and I'm gonna cuss you out. Like, you're not gonna tell me where I can go to get my nails done and how much I can't live on the allowance that you give me. Like, I need to have my own money. I need to be able to move and shake as I please, and you do your thing and I do my thing. Like, I'm not cut out to be a sugar baby, or to be in a marriage where I'm with a much older man who's got all the purse strings. That's not my ministry, because I cuss.
Okay, so wait, give us an update then. Is it safe to say, are you and Ashley friendly at all this season? Like, are you guys, where are you at?
We're in an interesting place.
Yeah,
it's an interesting place. That's what I will say.
Do you think, because you say it's like it's an arrangement or whatever, and then all this stuff comes out about Michael, do you think, Ashley is out there doing her own thing?
I hope she is. I think that would be great for her. I think that Ashley is much better than Michael. And I think that she deserves better than Michael. And I say this as someone who has been burned by her, and we have had many a verbal brawl.